He was planning this attack in support of ISIS, and we have charged him with attempting to provide material support to a foreign terrorist organization.
We continue to follow the breaking news right now. FBI agents say that they were able to prevent a Mint Hill terrorist attack from taking place on New Year's Eve. The authorities now accusing 18-year-old Christian Sturdivant of attempting to provide material to support a foreign terrorist organization. Queen City News reporter Jen Cardone has the very latest.
Life seems normal in Mint Hill, but federal and local officials say that may not have been the case had a terrorist attack gone on as planned.
We could be announcing a national tragedy. Instead, a terrorist attack was thwarted.
On Friday, investigators announced 18-year-old Christian Sturdivant was behind an alleged attack in Mint Hill on New Year's Eve and had pledged his allegiance to the terrorist group ISIS.
They have people out there making sure that as people plan these terrorist attacks, they have stops.
On December 18th, FBI Charlotte agents say they got an alert that Sturdivant was making social media posts supporting ISIS. Earlier in the week, Sturdivant had allegedly contacted an undercover law enforcement officer whom he thought was another ISIS member. He reportedly sent the officer a photo of 2 hammers and a knife.
This one was different because this one was not only credible, but investigation revealed that the subject was capable of executing this attack.
Officials searched Sturdivant's home Monday night and discovered his plans. One, to use a knife and attack 8 or more people at a Burger King where he would hit people in, quote, vital spots on their bodies, end quote. Another, to attack 11 or more people at a grocery store, quote, with precision and speed, end quote. According to their findings, Sturdivant hoped to die at the hands of police.
The very real threat posed by people who self-radicalize online and are inspired by jihadist ideologies espoused by foreign terrorist organizations. They seek to attack soft targets with easily accessible weapons.
Property records list his home on Hanging Moss Trail. When we arrived, a relative got in a car and sped away, close to hitting us on the street.
If your child, relative, friend, or neighbor is sliding into a dangerous ideology, you'll be the first to see it. And together we can stop it.
If convicted, Sturdivant faces a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. He's in federal custody. Jen Cardone, Queen City News.
And this is not Christian Sturdivant's first run-in with the feds. Officials say that he was on the radar back in January of 2022, and that's when he allegedly had contact with ISIS overseas. So during today's news conference, officials say that his grandfather stopped his planned attack on neighbors. They also say right now that his family is cooperating. No one else right now is charged in this latest reported plot.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.